Hi, I have helped more than 30 businesses automate their processes with AI, increase profit margins, and increase the satisfaction of their customers. Also, it has formed into multiple five figures generated by me on the freelance platform number one in the world, Upwork, and also to add even more braggadocious tone to this presentation, I am in top 1% of AI talent on the planet right now, perhaps even in the whole galaxy. And hopefully right now you have certain conviction in that you should listen to me, and particularly to the video which will show you how to build the AI agent which closes the deal for you in WhatsApp whilst you are focusing on the other functions of your business or just living your life. The AI agent which I will present to you today is handling the whole process of nurturing and closing the lead in WhatsApp messages by qualifying the lead, in our case the student who is looking for the way to have his assignment completed quickly, and the other details of the student, such as the assignment deadline, his location, plus his assignments details are gathered in order for AI agent to later on present this information to the business owner in the Slack chat, and have the business owner to provide the reply. Well, exactly this specific occasion has already been expired, but in the usual run, the business owner would provide the reply, which then the AI agent utilizes in order to provide the relevant price to the prospect. And also the link for the interaction with the lead is sent in order to easily and quickly let the business owner or the other employee within the business hop in the chat and start interacting with a hot lead as soon as possible. And the core technology which is used to have this AI agent run is NA10. A bunch of other tools along the way. We will mention them as we are going through the whole structure of the project, but the main workflow is over here. Surprisingly, the only one which is not activated. Well, it doesn't have to be, because it has this freaky type of starter, which essentially means that this workflow is triggered by the other one. I will show in a minute by which one. And the logic is that at first we find the history about the existing or not yet phone number in the MongoDB, and then in case that's the first interaction of the business with the specific phone number, we create the record and we wait for 30 seconds. Why? That's all because of the sneaky thing we are doing in the MongoDB node just the step before waiting. We mark the specific phone number's chat as being processed, so that for the next 30 seconds, if we get a couple of messages from the same prospect, we do not miss on them, but just like here, we are able to have the AI agent reply with one single beautiful message, even to multiple occurrences of the previous requests of the student or any other kind of prospect. And you in fact can play around with the number of seconds you're waiting for. To be honest, we are waiting for 50 seconds right now, so this already was a bit of hiding from my side, but the accidental one. Even anyways, this way you can this way you can ensure that there is no spamming from the AI agent when providing the replies to the multiple messages of the student sent in the short gap of time. Alternatively, in case the chat with the prospect has already been existing beforehand, we check, we go this route and we check whether the chat is processing the messages right now. In case it is, then we just add the messages to the stash, if you will, and later on, when the 50 seconds pause is done, we find the chat record again with the stashed messages. We prepare the message to be sent to the AI agent, and then we have these interesting 4 fields, which are essentially just pulling the records from the knowledge base of the AI agent, which is self-updating, and it is the set of cases describing what kind of challenges the AI agent can encounter, and the type of solutions which were approved by the actual business previously. So this way we get the AI agent to have access to the relevant knowledge base on every request of the customer. And we have a bunch of tools over here as well. We utilize OpenAI's GPT-4o1 model with modified temperature of 0.5. By default it is 0.7, but as slower you move the temperature, so more deterministic and logical and predictable will your AI agent be. And I totally recommend you to use exactly GPT-4.1 because it's absolutely the beast in the ratio of the intelligence and the speed of response creation. Also, we utilize MongoDB to store the chat's history. Do not use simple memory from NA10. It is shit. It is very short-living. Therefore, you do not want to utilize it. Maybe just for the quick demo, but if you want the history to be preserved for more than an hour, then go with anything but not simple memory from NA10. MongoDB is very simple to set up, and I suggest utilizing this service. And MongoDB allows you to start for free, so it's only upsides with using this option. And here we have the bunch of tools. We have connected Think and Calculator in order to increase the analysis the AI agent utilizes in order to form the most informated reply, as well as a calculator in order to not throw some weird and awkward math issues, plus present the price in the most accurate fashion possible. And specifically in our case, what we have is that we have the tool which asks the business owner unknown case, So in case AI agent faces the situation where it doesn't know what to do and the knowledge base doesn't provide any solution, what we do is that we call the other tool on NA10. We have it set up as the separate workflow for the easier use in the future and across different AI agents if we need. And here is that we just receive the message formed by the AI agent. This message encapsulates the question on what it is that the AI agent is confused about and wants to have the resolution for. Then we send this message and we wait for the response. And then when the person from the business wants to reply, they just press the button respond, and we move later on to the next step where we convert the reply into the inquiry of AI agent and solution provided by the business person into the case which has its name, problem statement, and prescribed solution. So sort of a protocol. And then we add this protocols record, so-called protocols record, into the MongoDB knowledge base, which is then used, as you can remember, over here. Also, we have the convert currencies tool, which is not that remarkable, to be honest, but is still quite comfy. We just use the OpenAI's GPT-4o search preview model, and we just have the price with the number and the currency sent, and we just get the current conversion rates for the relevant currencies, which in the case of this business are Indian rupees, Canadian dollars, Australian dollars, and American dollars. And finally, just auxiliary tools in order to keep the business informed on the most important chats, sending the notifications on when the request for the price of the assignment has come from the prospect, plus sending the chat summary message when the deal has been closed. These are very useful, and these are just direct Slack message sending tools which you can connect very easily just by going here, typing in Slack, and bam. And by the way, just very important note, it took me a couple of hours to figure out. The way you want this system to work is to have the specific time gap for the person to just jump in and respond to the question from the AI agent. Right. And you don't have to reply. I literally spent like 7 to 8 hours figuring this out, so I don't know what I'm talking about. And the issue is that the AI agent over here is not able to wait for any amount of time. In fact, especially when you are using just the usual tool like Slack. Actually, you can mimic the waiting, and I will show you how. In fact, the whole secret is in using HTTP node. And in fact, if you would pick the option send and wait for response, then you wouldn't get the desired functionality, because you would immediately just get the result of the tool run, which would be essentially just mirroring of what the AI agent has sent as the message, not the reply which was provided by the person from the other side on that Slack channel or personal chat. However, the way you can achieve the functionality which we have described, so having the AI agent get this extra input from the outside, so basically insert human in a loop very smoothly, there are two methods, and the first one is not as good in terms of time gap. It's just about 2 minutes, but still it's pretty workable in case you would like to prioritize solely the speed of reply forming from the AI agent side. And the second approach is much more reliable for allowing the person to have extra time to either reply later or spend more time forming the reply. And I will show you it in just a minute. It's, as a matter of fact, it's somewhere, no, I don't know, I think it's somewhere there or somewhere there. I don't have a compass, so I can't kinda understand at which direction on the video is my thumb right now pointing, so somewhere there, either on the left or on the right. And the way we are able to use this tool to have the AI agent ask some unknown thing easily is we use the HTTP request with the tool for sending the Slack message and waiting for the reply, which is just incredible invention. Just props to the guys who have developed it. You're the best. And we have this tool, we start waiting, and HTTP request allows you to specify the timeout. And even though I did specify the timeout of 5 minutes, due to the refresh of proxy server protocol, as I recall the explanation from ChatGPT, we are able to achieve just 2 minutes max timeout. In this case, that is what is sort of the sad part about this, but the good part is that it's very straightforward to set up and may serve as the extra motivation for the person who is replying in the Slack channel to be more responsive and jump in ASAP without any form of procrastination. But I did promise you that I will show you the second approach, which actually made it possible for the business owner of this specific, so the business owner who is one of stakeholders of this project to be able to wait for as long as I guess 10 to 12 minutes in our specific setup for the moment when the AI agent is still able to consume the reply from him. So what we have is that we determine the use case in which the question should be asked to the business owner, and in our example it's whether the AI agent is presenting any form of price. And in case it doesn't, so is false, we just go to the direct sending of the response formed by the AI agent over here. But in case there is mentioning of the price, then what we do is that I will not jump into the great detail of how we manipulate the history of the chat on MongoDB, because that's the whole other topic for the other 20 minutes video. But the logic is that we pass the most recent history of the conversation to the AI module. We have the question regarding the price of the assignment spat back, and then we use this Slack tool once again, but not as the tool of the AI agent, but as the autonomous node, where we send the question like this with insanely elaborated details of the assignment and deadlines, and maybe also some other details depending on what you have set up your exact AI agent to scan for. And then we wait for 12 minutes in our setup, but it can be essentially almost any. I'm not that creative, I just typed in 12 again. Well, it could be 25 days. Well, that's the dream of the procrastinator. Press the like button if you would wait 25 days in order to not see that, in order to show the AI agents that you are not that easy to get rich to. You know, power dynamic, how to make the ChatGPT jealous in 2025. If you want me to record this kind of tutorial, then I won't. And finally, when we receive the reply, we also use the convert currencies tool. I have already shown it to you. It's basically just a quick webhook wrapper around the tool, around the call to GPT-4o search model, and yeah, we form the reply. So we have the final price presented, and we just send it to the user in the very direct format. So, okay, the price is like this. The price of the assignment is 200 USD, which is equivalent to X amount in rupees, Canadian dollars, Australian dollars. And yeah, we just send this response via this HTTP request, which is just the utilizing of Interact's API. And yeah, here we also, the final sprinkle on this whole AI agent dish is to mark the chat as not processing the messages, so that the next incoming message will initiate this 50 seconds loop with other messages which come in during this time gap, being added to the stash and at the end piled together at this step and pushed to the AI agent at once. Thank you very much for watching. Press the like button if you like this video. Press the dislike button under someone else's video if you didn't like this particular piece of content. Also leave the comment either why you love this video or something else. Thank you very much for your attention. And if you're not dummy and you want to save hours of time and add thousands of dollars to your business's profit margins, then book a free AI audit call for your business in the first link in the description below. Let's automate the things together. And subscribe.